Eye Candy Makeup Store and TALI'S chair. And yes, I'm in baby's room. You get a little peep in the background. Yes, all those fabulous mirror and everything. And yeah, so I'm invading Dakota's room just to do this video because I just so love this space. Anywho, I'm gonna get right to the point. This video is all about Flori Roberts. Right now on Instagram, we have a promotion going on, and with the promotion, you get 10% off if you purchase any Flori Roberts product. And so what I thought would be super cool would be to show you the product, give you an honest review on the product and how I apply the product using some of the tools that we carry also at Eye Candy Makeup Store. Okay, so I don't know if I look a little sweaty. I know I feel sweaty. Thanks BPL. Thanks BPL. So there's no electricity. I can't use my ring light, so I'm using good old-fashioned sunlight and natural beauty to do this video. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna be all my brushes. First off, I'm gonna be using is brushes from Crown, and this one is the C502 from Crown. This is the dual fiber brush, and I'm gonna be using the Flori Roberts Cream to Powder Foundation. So first off, the compact that comes like this in a round compact with the initials Flori FR on top, and their cream to powder foundation. This is actually sepia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and this is what's left of it. So this is what I use on my face along with the Flori Roberts Luxury Oil Blotting Pressed Powder. This is the pressed powder, and this is in the shade Coffee that I'm using on my face. All right, so what I did, I started my face already, and you can see on one half of my face I did a complete what I like to call our classic fresh face. I don't have any eyeshadows, just my brows done, my lashes on, a little liquid liner, foundation powder, a little concealer, highlight, contour on this side of the face. And so I left this face without any product, any foundation or anything, just so you can see how I apply it, and also the shade foundation that I'm using on my face. Some of you may look and say, well, this looks a little light Talia on your face. It is, and thing is, I didn't want to go too dark because I do have some little discoloration on my face. My face is not monotone, and so I chose a foundation that I think a foundation shade that I thought would be. I'm sorry, guys. I chose a foundation shade that I thought that would complement my skin tone without making me look too bright. And to select that color, I looked at the top of my chest, just so I wouldn't be too far off with my foundation. So yeah, sometimes, especially for Black women, you may find that you may have to go maybe a shade lighter. It may look like you're putting on a foundation that's too light for your skin, but a lot of Black women have discolored skin, two-tone skin. All right, it may be either light in the middle, dark around the edges, or the whole face right to the neck. I've seen this is totally darker than the rest of their body. All right, the arms, and it isn't even being a situation where they've been exposed to the sun, because their arms are also lighter as well. Okay, so this is a challenge for most women, those Black women, finding a foundation that's not too dark, not too bright, but so when you put it on, it doesn't give you a mask on your face. All right, what can help with some women, depending on your situation, matching it to the top of your chest. Okay, so for me, I went with sepia. This is the foundation, and I'm going to use the dual fiber foundation to apply this foundation. Now, what I did do, truth be told, this foundation that I'm wearing is actually on from, I want to say, about like 9 o'clock this morning, and it's now, what time is it now? I think it's like after what? After 3 o'clock in the day, and the electricity has been off for, I want to say, almost an hour or so. I'm looking to the right because I have my homegirl here with me, Rakia. Hey girl. Hey, she's helping with baby Dakota. That's my girl. All right. So yeah, so it's really it has really held up so far. Okay, let me tell you more about the cream to powder foundation. The cream to powder foundation is just that. It's cream based, and it gives you a powder finish. All right, so that means that you can use this foundation by itself, especially if you're one that has I want to say, if you don't want to put on too much makeup, let's start there. If you don't want to put on too much makeup on your face, then I would recommend the cream to powder foundation. If you don't want too much different stages of makeup application, it's a one and go. All right. And if you do want, especially in our climate where it's so hot and so humid, you may find that you may need to set it with a little powder, because once you step on the sun, honey, that sun is no joke. All right, that will melt the makeup off your face. Okay, so I would recommend a powder, or you can eliminate the cream stage and just go right to powder for those of us in those really hot climates. All right, and in that case, skincare is important. You really have to play up the whole skincare thing. All right, so cream to powder foundation, it can be a one step or it can be a two step depending on how much coverage you want. It is buildable. That's one reason I like it as well. It's buildable. And another thing about Flori Roberts, guys, you're going to like this one. It does not clog your pores, all right? That big word for it is non-comedogenic. I think I pronounced it right. So it does not clog your pores. Like a lot of those really fancy brands that are out there and expensive higher end brands, you will find that they give a particular type of finish, which is good. We want that long stay, but the long term is what you're going to pay for. It will clog your pores. And so you have to really make sure you clean your pores. Absolutely, you have to have a really rigid skincare routine. All right, so let's jump right into it, guys, because I know you gotta go, and I got baby Dakota to go deal with. Okay, so I just like to swirling my brush into my product. All right, so this is my product, and before I even get there, let me not jump the gun there. I'm gonna put on a little bit of milk of magnesia, because that's what I wore today. My skin is super oily, guys, super oily. So I do put on a little bit of milk of magnesia. I'm gonna take off this excess. I don't want too much. And right in those areas where I'm gonna have that oiling. All right, top of the nose, top of the cheeks is those are my areas. All right. Another thing I'm going to do, which I already did actually, I also applied some of the Black Opal Moist Hydrating cream right underneath my eyes. You know, I'm getting up there, guys. Oh, I know, right? 40 plus, right? And so we're making 40 plus, 40s. The 40s look good. All right. So I did put on some moisturizer under my eyes. All right, under my eyes. All right. Just to absorb some of that product, because you know this is where we put most of our product, right underneath the eye area, from our foundation to concealer and to powder and to highlighting powder. We put all of that on. All right, so moisturizer, or you can tap. You don't want to rub that area too much. All right, and you put on your mattifying product, whatever that is that you use. For me, in this case, I'm using the milk of magnesia. And then I can go right in with my foundation. It's very simple very easy to apply. All right, you want to always remember to brush. And I'm not applying a lot of pressure with my product. Very light, just using the tip of this brush to apply my foundation. Okay. Okay, this is a foundation that's really good for everyday wear. Going to work, easily brush on. Make sure you get the corner of the lips, ladies, especially our Black women. Well, everyone is just doing makeup. Doesn't matter your skin color, really, truth be told. You know, you want to make sure there's an even blend. All right, you want to make sure you get our neck. And just over the top of my eyebrows. Boy, this heat really giving me a nice glow. Hi. A nice glow. And then you want to just make sure that the foundation is evenly applied. Okay. Make sure it's evenly applied. This is a very simple, basic look, guys. Nothing too complicated. Okay, so after we're done with our foundation, I used a little bit of the LA Girl concealer, and I'm using Chestnut, and I'm using Fawn from LA Girl. All right, so just a little bit of this. And just let me say this, for those of you who are not into all of those different stages, once you put your foundation on, you have an even application on your face, you can set it. Or if you're one of those people who just want a very light, natural finish and you don't want to look too matte, then just applying this cream to powder foundation on your face and then you're good to go. All right. So I'm using another one of my favorite brushes from Crown. This is C525, and I use this to do my light blending of my concealer under my eyes. Okay. The humidity in here is giving me some real nice glow, guys. Okay. I mean, we don't want to change the consistency of our makeup too much. This would not be the best situation to put your makeup in, but in this case, I don't have much choice. I don't have much choice. So you want to make sure it's nicely blended. I'll highlight for my nose. And just those areas that you need your highlight, you want to apply it. Okay. Once you're done with your concealer, keeping it very light, guys. We don't want to be wearing too much makeup in all this heat. You want to keep it light. I'm going to be using the Ben Nye. This is Topaz, the shade Topaz, as my highlighting powder. All right. These are super mattifying, so you have to be very, very careful not to overdo it. Especially if you have wrinkles underneath the eyes and stuff, this would, if you put too much powder on, this could really highlight those wrinkles, really dry out the skin and cause those wrinkles to stand out more. Okay? So a little bit of highlighting powder on the face, and then we're going to set it with a little bit of our powder from Flori Roberts, our coffee, topping off the excess. And lightly buffing. Not so bad for this hot room. Okay. Make sure we're nice and cool. Starting to feel that. Okay, so this is the finish we have for our Flori Roberts, the foundation and our powder. Okay, I use the C531 from Crown as well. All these brushes are available at Eye Candy Makeup Store, and I'm keeping it very light. Okay, our powder, because I want a very nice, light, natural finish for my face. Okay. All right. So this is the finish, and this is my take. Okay, so the cream to powder foundation, if you do want super coverage, this is not the foundation for you. This foundation will give you medium to light coverage, all right? It is buildable. It is buildable, all right? If it's not the foundation, I do find sometimes that you can have a little bit of transfer with the product, all right? Especially when you begin to get a little more, if you get moist and a little heated. You can have some transfer with the product, all right? But for the most part, once you stay cool, it stays in place and it holds up pretty well. It does hold up pretty well, all right? It does not clog your pores. I love that about Flori Roberts. And another plus about Flori Roberts is they are spot on when it comes to black skin, when it comes to women of color, the darker skin tones, all right? The shades, it's almost guaranteed that you can find a foundation shade that will complement your skin tone from Flori Roberts Cosmetics, all right? The powders are very, very nice. They're very drying, and that's what we want from a powder. We want a powder that is going to mattify the skin, that's going to get rid of that oil that most foundations have. And this product, it really does do the job. All right. I find though that their powders they work best along with the foundation. And so if you're going to get a foundation, or if you really want a powder, they do work super with the foundation. Now these foundations, they come not only in cream to powder, but they also come as a stick. They also come, they do have some liquids, but we don't carry the liquids. They don't have much liquids actually, but we do carry the liquids at Eye Candy Makeup Store. All right. We do not carry the liquids at Eye Candy Makeup Store, but we do have the cream to powder foundations and the stick foundations. The cream to powder foundations are our best sellers. They move, they're like hotcakes. They move very, very fast. Okay. Also, just a little bit more about my makeup as well. I'm using on my eyebrows, I'm using the dark brown pencil from Flori Roberts. And just to give you some feedback on that, I thought that, I guess from my skin shade, this is the darkest one that they do have. And I felt like for my skin tone, it was a little light. So it wasn't very defining, at least not to be used by itself. Let me put it that way, because I know you would say my brows look very defined, especially the front part. My brows do look very defined, but that defining actually came as a result of using my concealer brush and my concealer and my foundation to really sharpen the edges of my brows. All right. So the beginning of my brows is all Flori Roberts, but what I end up doing on the tail ends of my brows, I use a little bit of the Inglot number 77 gel liner, and I just use that just to darken from the arch to the tail of my eyebrows, because I really like my tails of my brows to really stand out, to be, very, 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 very sharp. So I didn't think I got that with the pencil. Now the pencil is a screw up. It is a screw up pencil, so you don't have to worry about sharpening it. It is very soft. It's not hard. It's a very soft brow pencil, but they do have a brow gel that I would recommend that you use in addition to this. I don't have the brow gel with me, but if I had the brow gel, it's a clear gel, I would brush that into my brow just to give that some more staying power. All right. But overall, I would give the brow pencil from Flori about a 7. All right. A 7. Not bad at all. Okay. And then my lips, also from Flori Roberts. I'm using the Flori Roberts lip gloss. Let me give you the proper name. It's their Lip Shine Mineral Base Gloss. All right. And this is it here. And this is in the shade Copper. Okay. So I think this copper color is a very nice everyday gloss. If you're looking for something to wear to work, just to give your lips some shine. And for those of you who are concerned about what's in your product, I want you to know that it is mineral based, okay? And so that's the gloss from Flori Roberts, all right? My lashes, I'm wearing my Mink 20mm lashes. My liner is number 77 gel liner from Inglot, the best gel liner in the whole wide world, okay? And I'm using a little bit of glow actually from Babs Beauty, okay? I really like it, Melanique. It's a really nice product. So that's the glow I'm wearing. And my contour today is courtesy of NYX. All right. So I used the darkest powder in here to give me my contour. for my face. Okay, now after this is all done, ladies, you know what we do? We do that holy water. Yes. And so, but I just wanted to give you a feel. I want you to be able to see the product, see the foundation, see how it looks on my face. And I'm loving it. In fact, I've been using the Flori Roberts brand for many years. So yes, I am a little partial to it. Price point is about $30 for the Flori Roberts foundation and powder. And like I said, we do have a promotion going on for Flori Roberts. And so once you go into the store, Flori Roberts, you give them the code Flori10, Flori10, and you will get 10% off all Flori Roberts products. All right. I also use their mascara as well on my lashes. Even though I'm wearing the strips, I did do my bottom lashes. I did comb my bottom lashes, and I did comb my my lashes with this mascara before putting on my strips. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you for joining in, and I'd say give it a try. If you do have any more questions, any questions at all about the Flori Roberts brand, you want some recommendations, some suggestions, please reach out to us on our Facebook page, Eye Candy Makeup Store, or our Instagram page, Eye Candy Makeup Store, or you can call us 326-2989 393-2989, and we will be more than happy to help you with all of your questions and concerns about Flori Roberts. Until we meet again, my dear ladies. And just in case you missed it, I'm back, Bellas. I'm back. It's nice talking to you. Thanks again.